Hi, crafters. I'm back. And today I got in the new dice that I designed for Kscraft. I so like the fact that they still send me my own designs and that I can show them to you. I wish that was the case with all sellers, but unfortunately, not so. Yeah. But when I have them, I will be able to show them. And I just got them in, so I will wait with showing them until more people are live. Hi, Irma. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Crystal. Disney Think. I think that's cute. Disney Think. Oh, but I first like to thank a lot of you that after my last live stream bought my two new enamel pins. If you didn't see them, they are now available in my Etsy shop, Nicole's Paper Crafts. Yeah, so it's the cutting die machine and the glue bottle. And I have some super exciting news. There are going to be two new enamel pins soon. So make sure to keep an eye out because those are really cool. Never done it before, craft related. So I hope they will arrive soon. But I think within now and 1.5 weeks, something like that. So hi Lani. You're welcome, Crystal. Hi Aya. Hi Lori. Hi Shari. Hi Raggedy Girl. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. It's a happy day for me. Um, Lots of exciting things happening. Sometimes for me, I wish I was better at editing because then I would do studio vlogs. And I'm thinking about doing them, but yeah, there are a few things that I need to learn before I'm able to do those. So up until then, I will do live streams. But I think it's fun to show you what I do in a week because I'm not always making new videos or coming on live. And I think, excuse me, I think for you guys, it's fun to see when I'm making a new design. And as you know, I bought myself an Apple Air. Do I say that correctly? An Apple Air iPad and with a second generation pen. It sounds so fancy. And this week I took the time to try and learn all the tips and tricks. But my goodness, that Procreate, it's a program. I think you need to have 30 years to learn all the tips and tricks that are in there. But I'm looking at a lot of YouTube videos and I find myself very smart, like a smarty pants, when I figure things out. So it's like learning to draw in a whole different way, in a new way, with all new tips and tricks. It works so different than a program that I normally use to design all the cutting dies in. So, yeah, but I have a lot of fun with it. So, I hope you're all doing well. In the meantime, there are 18 people live now, so I think it's a good moment to start showing you the new dice that I got in. Would you like me to start with the small dice or the big dice? Let me know. It's your call. You are watching me, and I can do whatever you guys want me to do. So let me know the smaller ones or the bigger ones. I have one that I can't resist showing you. Remember this one? The small ones. Okay. Leslie, you were first, and I will do the small one first. So this will come later because this is a bigger die set. Any of them. Okay. The first one, I will open the bag so you don't have the glare. But the first one, oh, and I hate that they don't take off those pokey bits. I think when you sell dice, that's something you need to do for your customers. But hey, who am I? I will take them off. The first one, it's a bumblebee, and inside are items you can take out, but that's for the stripes, the stripy pattern. But it's a bumblebee shaker, and it's not so. Your happy energy. Thank you, Sherry. And this bumblebee comes by itself, but you can always make two, so it has a body. Um, I'm a little bit in a crazy mood today, so a crazy happy mood. Let me measure it. It's when I measure it like this, it's about 2.5 inches, and it's a bumblebee shaker. So the back layer and the front layer, and inside the wings you can do your shaker materials like always. And that's the first one that I made, and I made this a little while ago. Oh, and then I have one. It would be one I would buy. But yeah, now I don't have to buy because I made it myself, but I would buy if I saw it on AliExpress. And is this one? Oh, it's in a bag, in a bag. So excuse me for keeping you guys waiting. It comes in two sizes, and I did that on purpose because, as you know, I'm a sucker for small dies. The smaller they are, the more I like them. So it's like, how do you call that? Let me see if my great brain can think of it. Like not a notepad, but oh, come on, Nicole, you know it. Where you put a clamp on. I know the word. No, these the dice that I show you now are sold in the Kscraft store. So, and I put Clipboard. Thank you, Olga. Thank you so much for helping me out. So all the dice that I show you now are sold in the KS Craft Lover store. I have put the link in the description box to the store, not all the individual links, but yeah, then you at least are at the perfect place and you can find all the dice that I designed for them. But it has a teeny tiny pencil. It has two clipboard or clip shapes. It has, for people like me, because I'm a sucker for shabby chic, an outer layer, and you can choose what kind of page you want on top of your clipboard. So just a normal, straightforward uh, piece of paper. But I also made one that looked a little bit like it's curved and more vintage. I don't know how to describe it any other way. It comes in two sizes. This one, oh, it says that in the title. Hey, we are all human, and I can ask sometimes very stupid questions too. So I don't mind you doing. This is 2.25. So the smallest one is at from top to bottom. It's 2.25 inch, and it's wide. And I'm measuring the scalloped um, outer one, so you know the biggest size. That is 1 inch and 3/4. So 1 3/4. But that's hard to pronounce for me. Okay, and the bigger one that measures an eighth of an inch smaller than 3 inches tall and 2.25 inch wide. Hi, Jill. You did. Just your umbrella dice are a big hit. Thank you, Judith. Yeah, I noticed them on Instagram and on YouTube, and I see so many of you make such a lovely umbrellas with it. Some use it as an umbrella. I don't know if you can see. Wait a minute. I will take the one I made. Oh, I don't know if I can pick it off the lamp because it's hanging on my lamp. Ben, can you please help me? Because I can't. It's hanging up on my wall, are on a lamp, and I'm not tall enough. And I have the luck to have a very tall husband. Thank you. See, so yeah, I made one myself a long time ago. This one I did not cut with the cutting die set because, yeah, as you know, I don't get all the dies that I designed for Erica. So this one I cut with my digital machine. But yeah, this is how it looks. This is how the inside looks. And I made a mobile out of it. I thought that was fun. So that's the one you were talking about. Let me put it on my desk before I damage it. Hi, Anna. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Aquamarine. Hi, Maria. Hi, Precious. So that were the clipboards. And the next one. Oh, that is a fun one. I think I said that with all the designs I make. Sorry. I will not bug you with it. I will let you judge it yourself. I'm always trying to figure out new flowers because I like flowers a lot. But what I see, and it's not like I want to make a bad comment or something, but what I see is if I buy a flower set, I look if I can emboss it and make it look like a realistic flower. And what I normally see is that when they make samples for you guys, they only um, do a little bit of embossing, put all the layers together, and that's it. But if I find time, I will this week cut this one out and show you how beautiful it can look. It's like a flower set, and what I did is I put the flower centers with it. And I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there are a little like embossing details inside those flower centers. So if you, for instance, use metallic paper, those unevennesses inside the flower centers will be picked up by your metallic paper, and that looks amazing. Trust me, it looks really stunning, but you have to see it when it's layered and embossed the proper way. But yeah, it's a new flower set that I made for the Kscraft Lover store, and look how tiny the smallest one is. I couldn't make it any tinier. Is that a word? Tinier? More little? No. See, I struggle. Sorry. Hi, Lani. Okay, Nicole, get your act together. They know what you mean. Thank you, Aya. Oh, see, Anna sometimes gives me a good lesson of proper English. And thank you for teaching me, Anna. And if I'm not mistaken, it will only be from today, only 32 more days until my mystery guest will arrive at my house. And I'm so excited. I'm almost waiting for a year now, and it's finally only 32 days away. So only I believe only Anna knows who it is, if I'm not mistaken. Anna, you know, right? Yeah. But don't say anything. I try to keep my mouth shut. And if I manage to do that up until the mystery guest is here, I think I need a pat on the back because I'm not so good at exciting things, to keep exciting things for myself. Okay. See. Okay, the next one. Without any funny jokiness. I made this set. I don't know if you have seen the tiered tray that I designed for Kscraft. And this is an add-on set for that tiered tray. I think most of you have seen it because on the tiered tray, There was like already an Easter set, so now I want to do a gardening set. So I put in as many tiny flowers and a few tiny leaves, so you could later on use these leaves for your fall tier tray. Yeah, fall tiered tray. And I put in tiny fork or pitchfork or however you call it, a little scoop, a little planter with, and if you wonder what this is, this tiny piece goes on top of your watering can. And this is the wheel for your wheelbarrow, and this is to jazz up all your spade. Do you call that the spade? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe one day I learn proper to speak proper English. And in the meanwhile, deal with it. It is what it is. And then the next one. For once, and it was a while that I did a die. Oh, okay, rip the back, whatever. It's been a while that I did a stamp set with a matching die. And it's not a big stamp set. I will keep it in front of the packaging so I hope you can read what it says. But it says, Happy B Day, be yourself, be strong, you're beautiful, Queen Bee, be happy, just be you, Honey Bee, be mine, Honey Bunch. And this Honey Bunch, this sentiment, I don't know if any of you follow um, It's Judy's Life on YouTube. I follow her now for over 13 years, and she makes daily vlogs of her family. And he is always singing because they have 5 daughters, and he is always singing that honey sugar pie honey bunch song for to his daughters. So there was my inspiration. Just because you're as sweet as honey and honey. And what I did is I added 2 extra dice so you could stamp on the die set. And it's a tiny die set, but I think a cute one. Your English is much better than our Dutch. Yeah, okay, that's true. I had now you're saying that I had a fun a conversation with Anna before I went live, and she was telling me what kind of new design she wants, and I told her I think I know what you want to have, and so in order for her to check if I was telling the truth, I told it to Ben in Dutch, and she was like, "What are you saying?" So in Dutch, things sound very different. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. And to keep it into the B team, uh, not the A team, but the B team. Don't mind me. I'm crazy from the day I was born. But better crazy than crying, right? So I made this honeycomb inspired shaker. So this is the part that can make it into a shaker. And for the people who noticed, I put in one of the bees because I still get a lot of ask for the bee die set that I made. Keep that in mind. I will tell more in a few minutes. And I made one with a shabby chic layer, an extra layer for your design paper. And if you want something textured, well, that's fancy. Sometimes I amaze myself. Um, you have a full set and it says be mine with how do you call that honey? Is that a honey spoon, honey stick, honey, whatever honey? Lol, it's right. Your English is perfect, love. Thank you, Maria. Lol, this set is awesome. I call both of my sons honey. Yeah, and he always sings that song to his daughters. So I, when I was making that set, sometimes I need to think really hard because my brain thinks in Dutch, and then I think Okay, but if I would make a stamp set, what kind of sentiments would be proper English? And sometimes I call in a friend and ask them, do I write this correctly? I mess up the word scent with a T or a D. That's something I mess up a lot. Okay, and then Kscraft asked me to make a new um, hot air balloon set. A set that was possible to make it into a mini album. So then I came up. Oh, sorry, front side. With this set, so you have the base layers. You have all the layers. You see, there are 3 layers. So you can make the base. You can make your um, design paper layer, and then decorative layer. And I made this layer so you could make the front of your mini album into a shaker. And what I did is, I hope I can show that properly. And this one is now upside down, these two, but one with hearts, like you can hang a heart string on the balloon. And if I turn it over, you see individual strings and one that's attached. And I tried to give you so as many options as I possibly could, so you could even do a double layer. For instance, first you use this layer and then this layer on top. And that's what I love to do when I make die sets, when I design die sets. I think, okay, I see you sometimes make such a beautiful layered pieces that I thought, let me give you an extra option to make as many layers as your heart desires. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Lani. Irma, I can't find the umbrella die. Oh, wait a minute. The umbrella die is sold by scrapdivadesigns.com. So the umbrella is not sold by Kscraft. So yeah, it is correct that you can't find it in the Kscraft store or on AliExpress. I love that hard air balloon set. Thank you, Jill. Okay, and a few minutes ago I told you keep in mind the bees. Well, I made a bee die set, but I have to tell, these bees are bigger than the bee set that I released as an exclusive die set. So don't worry, I didn't add the same set. These bees are slightly bigger than the ones I sold myself. So if you want those same bees, but then in a slightly bigger size, then this is a good set for you. So this is the outer layer, and it will be clear when I show you this one that I have in my hand here. This is the hole for the beehive, because I made a beehive mini album set with the bees inside. I know a few of you were asking me if I could re-release the set that I brought out as an exclusive die set. But yeah, sometimes it's so costly to do that, to order all new sets, pay for taxes, shipping fees, all that kind of stuff. And since it was a perfect match with this mini album set, sorry, I will show you the other one as well. And this makes, these are attached. So if you look at the die, these are attached, but if you die cut it, you will get individual strips. And I didn't want them to be all individual, and you have to figure out what strip goes where, what strip goes where. So I asked them to make it into um, like a plate, so it's all together in a row and it's easier for you guys. These strips were a request from the seller, so if you want to use it as pocket slits, you would be able. So these strips you must take out, because else you will end up with holes in your layers. Thank you, Sherry. You're welcome, Irma. So yeah, if you want to know how big the size is, this one is almost 6 inches. Slightly. Do I say that correctly? No, it's 5 3/4 of an inch. That's the real size. So that's the outer size of the mini album. And then I come to the 3D items. And as you know, they are a lot of work to design. And I can show you the die set. It's this. And what it will make, I think that's more interesting to look at. I didn't take it apart for a long while, so let me struggle for a second here. Now I get nervous. Oh, come on, work with me. Oh, sorry, guys. Well, you can make it like this. So, like a real cap, this is how the inside looks. You can use these decorative layers also for the inside. That's what you want to do. But I think the beauty of this piece is also at the back, because I made it with a real tightener. I have no idea. And it comes with a tray. So you can make it into a gift box. You can make it like this, but it comes with a tray. And what I did not, I think I did not put them in the, yeah, I did. Okay, let me show you. What I did is, you see two circles here, and I will grab them both. I put them inside like this, but in order for it not to go too far inside, I added two little circles at the bottom. So one, I can easily take out the box, and two, I cannot push it too far in. So in the die set, the circles are in there. Thank you, Maria. So as you see, here I put those circles. So if you wonder where that circle is for, it's there for. But those circles you can also use to cover up the top piece. I put in two circles. You can use them as layers on top of each other. And to cover up, I don't know if you can see it underneath my bow, it's there. This bow is not included in the die set. That's in the separate die set. I added it because I wanted to have a helicopter on top, but I couldn't make it, so I thought, okay, then I'm going to put a bow on it just to decorate it. And yeah, I decorated mine in, well, of course, Hello Kitty. So this is what I made with it, and this is the back side, and this is how it looks when the um, bottom tier is inside. Love, it's great size for memory decks, cards, and ATC. Yeah, yeah, they would absolutely fit inside. And I don't know if the camera pick it up, but what I did is, in those caps you always see those stitching lines, and I wanted you guys, because mine I made with my digital cutting machine, so in mine you don't see those lines very well. But I put those lines into the die set, so if you die cut it, it will make those embossing lines and make it look more realistic. I love that hat. It's awesome. I will buy it for sure. Thank you, Lonnie. I think Kscraft, and of course, I will appreciate that a lot. My rubbish English. Ow. See, there was like, they always get me with those sticking out pokey ends. So Now I have one more to show you, but please forgive me for first putting this set to the bag, because I have something very exciting to tell you. So don't go away. Come on, work with me. I always told you guys that I'm a little bit crazy, and I am. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, they sure are. Well, I think so. Let me let me say it like that. Okay, and then a while ago, I made, how do they call it? Ruffled. Let me open my curtains because now the sun is down, so I have a little bit more light. Ruffled, how do they call them? Ruffled banners? I think they are called ruffled banners. But I made them a while ago, but they were very narrow and not so long, I believe. So Kscraft asked me to make a new set that was wider, that had the decorative layer, and was longer. So then I came up with these two. So these, when you fold them on all the fold lines, you will end up with something that's as long as this. And I can make them longer, but the problem is the cutting die plates are not longer than a standard machine. So I have to keep that in mind. But yeah, these are wider. So the first ones I made are more narrow than these. These are already a bit wider, and these are the widest. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, this is also a set, and this time I made a star border at the end. I don't know if the camera shows it correctly, but yeah, these two, and these were the last two that Kscraft brought out for this month, and yeah, that I got in. So, but what I'm going to do, and I have something very exciting. There are two mystery boxes in my Etsy shop right now. I will add one of these dies that I showed you in this video inside these boxes as an extra gift from me. So if you buy one of those two boxes, you will get at least one of the die sets that I showed in this video. And to everybody who buys one of my acrylic stands, because I still have a few, as long as I have dies left, I will add a die to this stand too. So if you buy one of the acrylic stands, I will add a die and a die set. And if you buy one of the two mystery boxes, I will do that too. But for those, you need to go to my Etsy shop, and yeah. So it can happen. You will get this for free, or this one for free, or any of the other die sets. I have a few extras, so until supplies last, I will add them to your order if you order something like the stand or the mystery boxes in my Etsy shop. I don't see the last set of dice on the link. The last set of dice? Let me see, because I have it open. Let me see if I think I will give you the link. Oh, it tells me that the link is too long. I can't give you the link. Oh. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh, wait a minute. He tells me that I can put it in the description box. So let me see if that's an option. Link to ruffled banners. Let me call them ruffle banners. And now I save. So if you refresh your page, it must be visible because I can't put it in the chat box because it's 45 characters too long. So sorry for that, but yeah, it doesn't allow me to put it in the chat box. Sorry, Sherry. Yeah, I have all the links to all the items in front of me, so that's why I could give you that link. But yeah, it states it's too long. So yeah, if all goes well, within 1.5 weeks, I will have the other two new enamel pins. And for the ones who didn't see them, I added two new enamel pins. I have them here, so you don't have to wait. It's not a pre-order. One is the glue bottle, and one is the cutting die machine. And this cutting die machine has hearts on it and a butterfly. And I will show it to you because I have put them in my frame. This is how I store mine. And these two places are reserved for two very cool ones. I could show you one, of course, if you want. I don't know if you guys want, but I could show you one of them. Oh, come on. Don't drop. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the picture because I think you're going to love it. This one will come out in about 1.5 weeks from now. Then I will hopefully have it here. So it's a vintage sewing machine. I hope I said that correctly. And the other one I will keep a secret because that's an interactive one, but it is craft related. And I can't wait. And I hope this time this interactive one will work properly and have a pin on the back and etc. etc. And for the people who want to be updated, I still did not hear from PayPal. They still let me wait. What they are going to decide if they are going to send my money back. Yeah, I have no idea. So I still need to wait, I believe, until the end of this month. It's fun to buy things through PayPal, but if they need to come to a decision, it takes forever. Ugh, and I hate it because I'm an impatient person. Okay, and for the people who did not know, I got in new nutcracker dice, and those are in my Etsy shop. Hi, Janice. Thank you for joining me. I only have 7 more of Mrs. Nutcracker left, and I only have about 10, 12 bow die sets left. So if you want any of these dies, these are in my Etsy shop, and that's Nicole's Paper Crafts, together with the acrylic stands and the 2 mystery boxes and all the enamel pins. Oh, Chiquita, you're late. I'm done. I showed all the new dies that I got in from Kscraft, and I told all the people that if they order something from my Etsy shop, that includes or the mystery box or one of the enamel pins. Oh, by the way, if you order one of the mystery boxes, I can add the enamel pins to it. If it charges you way too much on shipping, I will refund you the shipping cost. So don't worry about that. I will watch it again. Okay, thank you, sweetie. I may have just bought your last mystery. Oh, you sneaky Anna! You're so sweet. I will put in a lovely gift for you, my friend. Thank you. I really, truly appreciate it. And yeah, that was it. And for the people who wanted the umbrella, this umbrella is available in Scrap Diva on scrapdivadesigns.com. And by the way, before I forget, please, Anna, give me a link to your shop. People, check out Anna's store. I made like a mini shorts cutting die set. It's amazing. And if all goes well, I will have it here in about a week. And you lucky people will have it even faster than me if you order it now, because Anna is from the US. But it's such a fun die set. Go and check it out. It's in her store. Anna, if you can put a link to your store here, thank you. So that's the link to Anna's store. Check it out because it's, I think, and I honestly mean that, the most fun die set together with the umbrella I designed for a while now. So um, it's a mini album, shorts that you can turn into a girl shorts and a boy shorts. And if you go to Eileen Payne, I hope I pronounced that correctly, her YouTube channel, she made a video yesterday where she made the shorts into a box together with another dye that is sold in Anna's store. So, hi Fatima, hi sweetie. It is so cute. Love playing with the shorts. Yeah, it truly is cute, and it has a big bow around the waist. And check it out because yeah, I wished I had it already here so I could show it, but it's worth looking at. Jenny, hi Nicole, I'm late. What's going on? Well, I won $1 million. Then I went to the casino and lost it all. No. No, sweetie. I'm in a funny mood today, so don't believe everything I say. No, I showed the new dice from the Kscraft store, and I was chatting with the people. So that was what was going on. I just saw Eileen's short box. Yeah, it's cool, right? So make sure to check it out. So it's mycraftingworlddesigns.com. Mycraftingworlddesigns.com. And that's the store from Anna, and I designed her shorts die set and all the other dice she is selling. But yeah, it's such a cute die set. You will be amazed. Sweet people, I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your lovely words and yeah, being here with me with this crazy Dutch lady that doesn't make any sense. I wish you all a nice day. A big kiss from me. And until next time, bye bye. You too.